Hey everyone, it's Snowboarder Girl 17 here. This is my first video, and it's about H1N1, aka swine flu. I have been hearing a lot about this for like a year now, I think it is. And I'd like to ask everyone watching this, did you know that there was a swine flu outbreak in the 70s? Anyone? Well, you can look it up on 60 Minutes. They did a special about it. And it was this huge thing. They said that there was going to be a pandemic everywhere, and they mass-produced a vaccine. Long story short, a lot of people took the vaccine, got sick, some were paralyzed, some died, it was bad. More people died from the vaccine than got the vaccine, and well, more died and were had complications of the vaccine than actually had it and lived without any problems. So, food for thought. I have never had a flu vaccination. I'm alive! And, I have gotten the flu a couple times. I lived. I never missed school. And I don't think that I had any problems because of it. Did you know that there are over 500 different strains of flu? Did you know that they mutate constantly? So your vaccine will not work every year if you don't change it. And there's no way to know whether or not you're going to get the flu that they vaccinated for. Also, there is a 50-50 chance that if you get the vaccine, you're going to get the flu anyway. I've done surveys, I've seen surveys, I've researched it, so I know what I'm talking about. Studies have shown that people that get the vaccine still get it 50% of the time. And people that don't get the vaccine get the flu 50% of the time. So I'm thinking, does the vaccine really do anything at all? Anything, really? Also, I've heard different numbers. I'm not sure which ones are right at the moment. Ranging everywhere from 300 to 500 people have died in the U.S. of swine flu so far. That's a lot, okay? I'm not knocking that number at all. That is a lot of people, okay? Do you guys know how much or how many people die of the normal or regular flu that everyone gets every year and that I've had like 5 or 6 times? 36,000 people die every year. Now, that kind of makes 300 to 500 people seem pretty small in comparison. So, I'm not freaking out about it. Also, a lot of the people that I've heard that have died from it, and they're like, oh my god, swine flu is this horrible killer because this person died. And currently, there is a girl that I heard about on the news a couple days ago that a little while back she was admitted to the hospital because she was sick. And then a little while later they tested her and they found out that she had swine flu. She's now on a ventilator, can't breathe, and is in a coma. Okay? And they're saying, oh my god, swine flu has done this to this girl, what are we going to do? She's 50-something years old. So, it's not that old, really, compared to, like, normally people really old, like 60s and 70s die of the flu. But when she was admitted for emphysema. So that ventilator thing, probably not swine flu. Probably emphysema and smoking. So, yeah, people need to think about it, because, like, I saw another report that a woman had died of swine flu. She was in the end stages of pancreatic cancer. But swine flu did it. It had nothing to do with the fact that she was already dying. So, food for thought, people. Think about it, look it up. It's not that big of a deal. They're saying that you might need to get 3 vaccinations, 3 shots for swine flu, as compared to regular flu, which is 1 shot. And actually, those shots can do you more harm than the virus can. Now, especially if you have lots of allergies or immune deficiencies, those vaccines can screw you up big time. Now, children and the elderly should think about it. I would research it. They have not tested the vaccine yet, and they are suggesting that pregnant women take the vaccine that has not been tested. Okay? I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's a good idea, again. So, and I heard that this flu is more mild than the regular flu. I mean, yes, it does mess with your respiratory system and stuff, but it doesn't really catch in older and younger people. It catches in the middle, and that's the people that everyone's worried about, and they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Because it's a different technique, I guess you could say, that the flu is using. The only people that are getting sick, though, are people with heart and lung problems, people. So, if you have those problems, you should, wash your hands, take the normal precautions that you would for the regular flu. By the way, the regular flu, if you have heart and respiratory problems, can also kill you. Okay? That's why they tell you to be careful during cold and flu season. Oh my gosh. Never thought of that before. So, anyway, I'm not worried about swine flu. You shouldn't be worried about swine flu, and I am definitely not getting those vaccinations. Also, I think that the reason they call it H1N1 is because it stands for had one, need one. They had a pandemic, which was bird flu. But that one kind of died out, so now they need a new one to freak people out. So they came up with this. So, I don't really care about swine flu. The whole thing will blow over eventually, and if they do have a vaccine and it screws people up and kills them and stuff, I'll feel bad for those people, but you should have thought about it first, Anyway, I'm going to run over the time on the thing, so that was it. Good luck.